Adong took his little finger. He asked what was wrong with him. Did he really want him to follow him? All the animals ran forward. Lloyd was lying on the ground. Xavier's eyes widened. The hero was staring into space. The guy ran to him and called him. He put his ear to his chest. The blue-haired man frowned. He looked at the master and said that his heart stopped. The bird flapped its wings. It flew over the settlement. The pigeon flew past the building. Arcus looked away when there was a knock. The carrier pigeon saluted him. The brunette took the letter and said that it was from Count Cremo. What was the matter? Suddenly his face darkened. He threw the saddle on the horse. The man pulled on the reins and screamed. Arcus galloped forward and thought about Lloyd. His eyebrows rose, thinking of how many times he had scolded him for putting himself in danger. The letter was addressed to the Baron, informing him that his eldest son had completed the construction in Cremo with incredible success. Marbella had caught up with her husband and was shouting at him to wait for her. How could he just leave without a plan? Arcus looked at her and said that even without stopping, the road was long, which was why only he and Bayern were riding. She replied that he was saying such things. Had he forgotten? She frowned and said that she was much better in the saddle than he was. The letter went on to say that almost immediately after the construction was completed, the city of Cremo came under attack. 3 horsemen were racing forward. The letter said that at this critical moment, Lloyd and his companion Xavier, having gathered all their courage, sacrificed themselves to save the inhabitants of the city. The 3 horsemen were making their way through a snowstorm. The letter said that Lloyd had ended up in a coma. Arcus squinted and thought that Lloyd was the most hated troublemaker, but now his son had become the most hardworking and trustworthy person. The letter continued that they thought it would be important for Arcus to know about this as soon as possible, so he was writing this letter. He would wait to meet the parents of this extraordinary man. The man frowned and thought about his son. The guy smiled and said that he was asking the Baron's permission. He frowned and told the Baron not to worry, he would do well. Lloyd bowed and said that he paid his respects to the Baron. Arcus looked ahead and thought, could this really be his son? The monster stepped on the